Republicans in the House of Representatives recently released a 1,050-page report accusing the FBI and the Department of Justice of becoming tools of political struggle in the United States, claiming that this is a comprehensive liquidation of the FBI-related issues so far. Those issues undermine the FBI's basic law enforcement mission. The topic of FBI abusing law enforcement power and politicizing law enforcement has long been criticized by the American people. As an American, I am ashamed to have such a politicized law enforcement department in the United States, which boasts itself as the benchmark of legal state. In September 2020, Ron Johnson and Chuck Grassley, the chairman of the Senate, issued a report detailing potential criminal activities in the transactions of Hunter Biden and his family with Ukraine, Russia, Kazakhstan, and China, including that the Biden family benefited $3.5 million from the wife of the former mayor of Moscow and paid thousands of dollars to individuals involved in human trafficking and organized prostitution. However, the FBI was vague when facing inquiries from the House Judiciary Committee. More unexpectedly, a month later, Timothy Tippit, Assistant Director of the FBI's Washington field office, ordered the end of the investigation into Hunter Biden, turning a blind eye to the potential national security threat posed by Hunter Biden's dealings with foreign countries. Is the president's son exempt from the law? I don't think so. Just last August, the FBI raided former President Trump's private residence in Florida, Caillou Manor, seized many documents when the legitimacy and rationality of the search warrant issued by the Department of Justice was unable to be proved, treating the former president, who had cooperated with the investigation and handed over many files and documents with such aggressive enforcement action. The FBI must have done this for political purposes or for being manipulated, or because Biden is using the FBI to clear the way for the 2024 election. The FBI's typical double-standard politicized investigation goes on and on. The FBI never raided Hillary's private residence during the investigation into her email scandal. They allowed her lawyers to organize the documents they wanted to disclose, as well as granted immunity to her top aides. The FBI director even excused Hillary's behavior, which is quite different from the enforcement standards for Trump's investigation. The FBI's double standard in dealing with Democrats and Republicans is obvious. Perhaps it's better to be called the DBI rather than the FBI, since the FBI has become a political tool with no standard bottom line and can no longer be restrained by the Woods procedure. Why should we tolerate its abuse of law enforcement power and infringement on the rights and interests of the people? Be bold, blow the whistle, and let's work together to create a strict and impartial law enforcement agency.